It's October. It's almost Halloween. I live in the Boston area. So today I went to Salem, Massachusetts.
Bones and bend it back, trim him of his baby fat, turn his fur black as black, just like this. Welcome to Salem.
Hello everybody, it's Mike, the Baldadonis. Boom! Hey guys, if you're joining me for the first time, welcome. My name is Mike the Baldadonis and I talk about many different topics. Sharing life experiences, one video at a time is my motto. I talk about being 21 years old and doing 5 years and 3 months in prison for a first-time drug offense. Only to get out because I was unhappy with my body. I did steroids, gained 105 pounds, had a heart attack, along with other health problems from doing steroids. I talk about dealing with migraines and vertigo for the past 6 years due to today's environmental pollution, today's foods, VOCs in your own home. I have people that come on board talking about their interesting life experiences. I have Gary from the gym talking about conspiracy theories. I have Dr. Peter Picoco talking about inspiration. And I talk about cars. Cars are my hobby, and I talk about the pros and cons of each vehicle that I buy. But in today's video, we're talking about Salem, Massachusetts. My grandmother's grandmother came from Ireland and moved to Salem. Now, as a child, we don't know, this is just a rumor or whatever you want to call it, but when my grandmother was a little girl, she was not fond of seeing her grandmother because she thought she was a witch. Now, there might have been some things going on. My mother may think she was a card reader or something, but my grandmother was always afraid of her grandmother. Anyways, so that side of my family grew up in Salem, Massachusetts. And I also want to dedicate this to both my grandmother and my Aunt Mal, who have since passed on. I went to visit them today, and I want to let them know that all of us, the family, miss them very much. Okay, so taking your life back after having some kind of medical issue, a handicap, whatever the case may be, something that keeps you in the house. My job is to be a little bit inspirational in trying to get you out of the house and take your life back for 15 minutes, a couple hours, a half a day, a full day. Since last year, I started getting back outside. I take you guys along and I show each place that I go to. This year, it's gotten better and better and better. I still have vertigo on a daily basis, and mostly it's from diesel trucks, that all the smoke, people smoking cigarettes, that triggers it. I have still sensitivities, but I'm able to do things still. I'm enjoying my life again, and that's the point of today's video. So, I'm not going to get into all the witches and all that kind of stuff, but when you do go to Salem, just be prepared to be sitting in traffic forever. It took me 1 hour and 30 minutes to find a parking spot today. I was this close to giving up and going back home and calling it a day. But I took one more lap around. I saw a woman going in her car. I said, "Excuse me, are you leaving?" "Yes, I am. Thank you very much." So I was able to take the camera out, the gear, the drone, and get some footage. Now, I'm walking around. It was a beautiful day. I think it was in the mid-60s. Perfect day. I can't get into the museums because they won't allow a camera in. But that's okay. I've been there, done this quite a few times. But the point is, for anybody that's watching this, to get outside and take your life back, enjoy yourself. I was able to do this video and take in Salem, Massachusetts, even though I didn't go inside the museums. Now, when you go there, you get this booklet, this little tour guide. What to do in Salem is just too much. Really, there's a lot of stuff going on. So when you get this, you're gonna open up and you're gonna find yourself this map, okay? And you get this map, shows all the hot spots. I did all that. I walked around it and I filmed it for you guys, okay? So, what is there really to do in Salem, Massachusetts? Well, let's take a look. So you have your museums and your attractions. You have the Court Nightmare Gallery, you have the Gallows Hill Museum Theater, you have the historic New England Phillips House, you have the House of the Seven Gables, you have the New England Pirate Museum, you have the Old Berrien Point Charter Street Cemetery, you have the Peabody Essex Museum, Salem Halloween Museum, Salem Wax Museum, Salem Witch Museum, Salem Witch Trials Memorial. You also have films. You can see the history of Halloween, Salem Witch Hunt, Spirit of Salem. You also have haunted houses, Frankenstein's Castle, Haunted Witch Village, the Lost Museum at Gallows Hill. You have walking tours. There were several today that I seen. You have the trolley tours. You have your harbor tours. You have your psychics, your psychic fairs, and your seances. Of course, you have your restaurants and your bars. And don't forget about all your shopping. There is plenty to do. Also, the Salem Willows. It's just a small little park with an old arcade and you get to check out the ocean. Now, they weren't able to let me film inside, which is fine, but I still was able to get out there and enjoy myself. Now, on these tours, there is a red painted line on the streets, so you can't get lost. You can go and discover all these spots just like I did. So if you get a chance, get to Salem, Massachusetts. Right now, it's the height of the season. You will be in a lot of traffic. You will be squished together because the streets are small. Will you be miserable? A little bit, but for the most part, you will enjoy yourself and take in all the attractions. Salem, Massachusetts, with the witches and all its history, please go enjoy it and take it all in. So I want to thank everybody that I talked to with today. All the shop owners, all the people that worked in the businesses, all the characters, the witches, Michael Myers, the two friends that were walking through the park. Let me take their picture. Let me take videos of them. I want to thank everybody. Every time I go out, I meet new people all the time. I love that. So remember, take your life back one step at a time. Until the next video, Baldadonis out.